What is up, everybody? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and we are back with more DMC5 SE news, including when you can expect to see Vergil on current-gen consoles. As always, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with anything and everything DevilNeverCry, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when new content drops. We're about to hit the 25k mark, which is fantastic, and I'm hoping we can get there before DMC5 SE launches. But on to the big piece of news, the one that everyone's been waiting for, the Vergil DLC release date. Now, just as a reminder, only next gen is going to be getting 5 SE in its full entirety, including Turbo Mode, Legendary Dark Knight Mode, and the Ray Tracing, and Vergil, of course. Current gen and PC are only going to be getting a downloadable piece of content for Vergil. Just to reiterate, it is $4.99 US, €4.99 Euros, and £3.99, and I can confirm, finally, that Vergil is going to be launching on December 15th of this year. Pretty much an entire month after DMC5 SE launches on next-gen consoles. And as a reminder, to keep us motivated, Capcom states that we'll be able to use Vergil in story missions, The Void, and Bloody Palace, though I think everyone was pretty much expecting that at this point. I can't even front, this month-long delay does suck. Of course, I'm getting next-gen and 5 SE, but I'm primarily a PC player, and in fact, when I first covered DMC5, it was all on console. But they did state that they've been working hard to get DMC5 SE ready for launch day for next gen, kind of alluding to the fact that maybe they haven't had time or haven't put in as much work on the PS4, Xbox and PC versions of Vergil, just because they want to prioritize on this big launch and trying to capitalize on it. But who knows? Moving on, DMC5 SE is up for pre-order for next-gen consoles, for PS5 and Xbox Series X or S, whichever one you want to play on. And Capcom has stated that if you purchase the game or pre-order the game by November 18th, anyone who does so will receive a pre-order bonus of 100,000 Red Orbs, which is somewhat similar, I believe, to what they did for DMC5. I guess it's a cool bonus. I mean, it kind of throws the balance of the game, or the early game, out of whack at least, because you've got access to all these moves which you're supposed to be working towards. But hey ho, whatever. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a costume. Can you imagine if it was a costume or alternative colors? People would riot. And the last piece of news I briefly want to touch upon is that ray tracing is not going to be supported for DMC5 SE on the Xbox Series S. Now, we know that ray tracing is going to come to the Xbox Series X as a downloadable update. I'm not sure of why it's not just there from the get-go, but that's not going to be supported on the Series S. Of course, we know the Series S is the lower powered console, I guess. It's not as strong as the standard Xbox Series X or PS5, but that's pretty much missing one of the big next-gen features that Capcom have been talking ad nauseum about. Ray tracing this, reflections that, organic natural light. Look at the way the light balances and bounces around things. Ooh, look at the pretty flowers. But it's not coming to the Series S. I'm a little shocked. I would have assumed they would have been able to, get some sort of version working, but then I guess they probably would have to downgrade the resolution severely. I don't know, but it's not coming to the Xbox Series S. So if you're picking one of those up, it is a shame. And that pretty much brings us to the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd imagine most of you aren't going to be too happy about the delay. Some of you probably will be happy with the fact that we finally have a release date, just weeks away from its launch, which very strange. Also the fact that we haven't seen a lot more Vergil. Like what's going on here, Capcom? But with all that said and done, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I would like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.